And the same questions apply to her. At least one of these names, each name here ties to at least one political campaign contribution money payment. And it's the same mysteries going on here. How does she handle jury duty? I mean, she apparently lives in some giant Malibu mansion, so that means she lives in Los Angeles County, which means she has to obey Los Angeles jury duty government laws here in Los Angeles County. And it also means that Darrell Hood, who runs the Los Angeles County jury duty system, must equally enforce jury duty government laws against her the same way that he enforced those laws against myself, Mr. Michael, and everyone here who has worked as a jury duty temp employee here in Los Angeles County. I'd like to know what's going on here. I don't see a reason to keep this secret. Now, a lawyer might say, well, yeah, but Frank, we have to keep jury duty history information secret because we don't want information about who served on what jury to get out in public. Maybe someone would get threatened or hurt or something, blah, 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 like that. Well, you'll notice in this sheet, if you go to look at it, and I hope you do, on your own time, none of these known unknowns wants to know any information at all about a specific trial of service. This sheet wants to know everything but that. When did they get their summons? How did they respond? When did they show up for jury duty? What courthouse did they show up? What was the date range of their service? And you might say, well, yeah, but the courthouse of service, maybe that's getting a little too close to, it's giving too much information. Well, no, it's not. Because if you think about it, someone like Harvey Levin of TMZ, the minute he gets a report that Barbara Streisand, say, showed up on March 17th, 2017 for jury duty in the Santa Monica Criminal Courthouse, well, what he'll do is he'll immediately get his sources out to cross-check that. He'll put out bounties for pictures saying, oh, were you in the Santa Monica County Courthouse on March 17th, 2017? If you were, and you have a picture of Barbara Streisand in the ready room, send it to me, I'll give you $100,000. See, it's trying to get a bounty going as a way to cross-check and cross-verify what government employees say. Because, as we all know, we can trust everything the government tells us, right? It was a perceptive 20th century American statesman who taught us to trust but verify. Remember that one? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And government trusts us, especially when we file our tax returns, right? Right. All right. So, now, as of now, I have no hard information that jury duty corruption happens anywhere in Los Angeles County, anywhere in California, anywhere in the United States. And yet, there's certainly hard allegations that government employees here in certainly Los Angeles County allegedly have alleged involvement in alleged corruption and alleged wrongdoing. We all might recall John Noguez, former Los Angeles County property tax assessor. Remember him? He got arrested some years ago on allegations that he improperly sold improper property tax discounts to political campaign contributors. Now, as of now, he is totally innocent, but the allegations are out there. He has, for whatever the reason, he has not gone to trial. And, it's a fair and valid question to ask, well, if there's these allegations involving the assessor, the Los Angeles County property tax assessor, what exactly goes on at the jury duty department? I mean, I never found information that they ever got audited. No one has examined them. There were no, to my knowledge, hearings about how they do their job. We're supposed to take it on faith. We get the paperwork, we deal with it. We don't want to deal with jury duty at all. We just show up, we do our bit, and then forget about it. We have no incentive to think about it because it's just a minor pain point, temporary pain point in our lives, and we just do it and forget about it. Well, I'm saying don't forget about it. Ask the questions. Now, you might say that, Daryl Mahood does not have an elected office. He's appointed. True. But then again, in early 2018, Beverly Hills property investor Armin Gabay, early in 2018, very heavily armed FBI enforcers arrested Beverly Hills property investor Armin Gabay on alleged allegations that he, Mr. Gabay, improperly paid money and or goodies and or valuables and or some things to Los Angeles County employees to try to help make a real estate investment happen somewhere on Hawthorne Boulevard near Imperial Highway. Yes, please.
I got 5 more minutes of
Okay.
recording.
So what I'm saying is to close it up and close it out. This is something, again, I've said it I don't know how many times, but this is something that an insurgent guerrilla candidate can take and run and challenge an opponent to justify and explain. I mean, imagine a candidate who shows up at the podium outside of downtown criminal courts and says, I pledge that everyone who contributes to my political campaign will prove to me that they have shown up and handled jury duty the same way everyone else is expected to. I challenge my opponent to prove and verify that for his political campaign contributors, for her political campaign contributors. I mean, just imagine the publicity and the moral superiority that such a candidate would receive. It's free publicity too. So, in the time remaining, you want an extra? Want an extra? All right. 1 minute?
Whatever.
Okay. Barbara Streisand, according to the federal political campaign contribution website, made these two. Trying to scroll over. Made these two political campaign contribution money payments here. You can see them. It'll take too long to open them up, but I have the images, and I'm putting together a new article for my blog, ijuror.blogspot.com. She made these payments, and they were received on the same day. She made one payment to Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut and Representative Joseph Courtney of Connecticut.
2 minutes.
The payment here has an address that does not exist, and the Federal Election Commission did not notice it, apparently. She made the same payment received on the same day, which has an address that is valid. I'd like to know what's going on with that. Why did she make that payment with these two? Why did she make these payments with these two addresses, one of which exists and one of which does not?
1 minute.
I don't know what's going on with it, but if I tried that in my tax paperwork, I'd get into terrible trouble.
You're not a Democrat. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, I've never.
They will
been.
always get away with that.
There you go.
Right here, there ain't no other way.
So
You know what I'm talking about.
I guess time is up.
There's
Also,
no
we did
other
questions.
So anyway, what I'm saying
We are
is
stuck here.
this has huge potential. I said it all these times, but I still think it does. And an incumbent, a very comfortable, fat, happy, dumb incumbent, here in California would become very uncomfortable if, I keep saying this, an insurgent candidate, a guerrilla candidate, started campaigning, crusading, asking questions on these issues, and making that incumbent, forcing that incumbent to talk.
I think you'd strengthen the environment of these idiots if they saw that. They'd be glad that they're keeping us down, and they would keep those candidates in. That's in this town. That's what I see.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? They'd be giving more
okay,
money for
and
that.
that's a good point. And that's a good point.
Oh,
So the
good.
gentleman says a good point.
Yeah.
I would say to that, in the 20th century,